What's up, world? King James, and we are here in Petaluma, California for the 7th annual American Graffiti Car Show. I am standing here with special guest today, Clay. Clay, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Now, standing behind us today, or sitting behind us today, is one of the original cars that was in the movie American Graffiti.
Yes, it's the 1956 Ford Thunderbird that Suzanne Somers drove in the movie. We've owned it since 1964.
Since 1964. So did the producer or the director of the show or the movie come to you, and how did this car end up in the movie?
Very interesting. The gentleman was Henry Travers, who just passed away a few years ago, was a transportation manager looking for cars in Petaluma, and he spotted ours sitting downtown. My wife came out of the store, and there was a piece of a brown paper bag under the windshield wiper saying, if you'd like to use your car in a movie, call 415. But we thought it was a joke, and we're going to throw it away.
Wow.
I called it, and some guy answered Lucasfilms. I said, okay, who's Lucasfilms? And it turned out to be a subsidiary of Universal and Lucas, and that's how it got in the movie.
Now, I don't know if our camera can get a shot of this, but is this original paint? Is it pretty much everything original on this car?
Pretty much original, yes. It's there's a couple of things on it which you can tell that was in the movie that is only on this Thunderbird, which I won't say what they are, but there are a couple of items on here that if you look at it, you know this is the car.
Nice. Now, I'm sure you get a lot of questions, people asking you, did you get to meet Suzanne Somers?
I didn't. Then I did later on. Right then, my wife talked to her a couple of times downtown. We went down, watched them shoot a couple of scenes. But on the 25th anniversary, there was a show called the Lisa Show in Southern California. We got invited in, and they were interviewing Suzanne for a health magazine.
Nice.
They called us out on the last segment, and her husband come driving up in the Thunderbird. And so that's what we
wow.
Yeah. So we have pictures with her in the Thunderbird at the Lisa Show.
Nice. And do you have a couple of those pictures here? Oh, it does.
Probably in the book. Yeah, there's the ones with the. They're the ones with at the Lisa Show where we had.
Get a shot of this. Wow. Well, Clay, we definitely do appreciate your time here today.
No problem.
And for our viewers that are sitting back at home, might not be familiar with American Graffiti, could you tell them a little bit about the history and behind it, besides the fact that it was a movie, the reason why all these people are out here today is their appreciation for cars?
Well, I guess the movie itself was just Lucas's idea, and he was always in the car business. Henry Travers built the yellow coupe and the black Chevy for him. They found our car and used it, and the first year, per dollar spent, it grossed more money than any other movie. People just loved it, and they still do today.
There you have it, UTV viewers. Clay, thank you once again for your time, and keep it locked in. We have more.